Yeah, man, top of it, man. You know what I'm talking about? Now, I got to get the roasting guys and whatever the case may be. Yes, I tuned in to a live today from Dennis Spurling, and he goes off to say, if you use his image and whatever the case may be, due to some act, that he's going to bring litigation against whomever did it. Well, I'm going to say it like this. I want you to bring the litigation to me. Because I have some things that you've done since you started YouTube, and your whole YouTube catalog will be subpoenaed. Yeah. Your entire catalog will be subpoenaed, and I'm going to bring litigation. If you sue me, then I got to bring litigation against you in federal court. So, you know, you an attorney, you got money, I got a little money, I got a few pennies too. And so we just going to sue each other. Now, what going to end up happening is both cases thrown out. I wasted money. You wasted money. Well, I ain't going to waste a dime doing it. You may not waste any money, so it'll be a big old pissing contest. But I got to get the roasting on. You're saying, and people say you're bringing up your content, and I'm gonna say allegedly, sir, you are an opportunist, sir. Allegedly, you and Kevin weren't friends. Allegedly, you and Kevin were fellow YouTubers. Now, what you've done is you took him on as your partner, and y'all kind of get to know each other or something like that. But sir, you and Kevin Samuels were not friends. Now, you've known this man every bit of a year. And you lied like, well, we trying to keep his legacy intact. Well, wait a minute now. All he got to do is come to Brother Ray channel. And it's there for the world to see how much of a fraud that he really was. He talked about the high value man, but high value men don't live in room houses. I told y'all that when he had 100,000 subscribers and when you wasn't studying them. Mr. Spurling, I'm gonna say it like this. I know you try to take shots and stuff like this, saying my channel's small and want nobody to know who I am, but Kevin know who I was. Kevin Samuels was very familiar with my work. Matter of fact, Kevin Samuels respected my work more than anybody else on YouTube. Why is that? Here I am. I could easily play the game that everybody else plays and saying, you know what? Kevin Samuels is God. Oh man, Kevin Samuels is telling these women the truth. Oh, look at Kevin Samuels go. Yeah, he told this woman this. He told this woman that. He says this and he says that. I didn't choose to do that. That's the gravy train. That's the gravy train. I didn't ride the gravy train. Kevin Samuels came down to my channel to learn. I'm your teacher. I'm your father. And so, since I'm your father, I'm your favorite YouTuber because he came down to learn his game. He came down to learn his game. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not tripping off that. But you, Dennis Sperling, ain't no Kevin Samuels. Ain't nowhere near it. Because you can't come up with nothing on your own. Nothing. Even Kevin Samuels was smart enough to humble himself. Oh man, this brother here got something. This brother here, man, damn, man. You know, he ever since I called him a punk, went on the smoke show, and he just didn't want. He didn't want to get the roasting in his face, so he cut the calls to it like a woman. Ever since that time, then I've been on Kevin Samuels' radar, and he became down to learn what I had to say about him. I ain't got shit to say about you. When he went to Vlad TV, talked about cost benefit analysis, he got that from me. Did the same thing with Joe Budden, he got that from me. Did the same thing with Adam 22, he got that from me. When he went on the biggest stages, he was quoting Brother Ray. These are facts. These are facts. He wasn't quoting you because you don't know nothing. He wasn't quoting O'Shea. Man, you know, shouts out to O'Shea. O'Shea is just an OG in the black manosphere. He don't know nothing. But when it came to the biggest, on the biggest stages, who did he quote? Brother Ray. So now you want to keep his legacy going. And my thing is, what legacy does he have? What is it? Bandman Cable got a tattoo of him. And that's his skin. He got one of Elon Musk. He got one of Jeff Bezos too. But you, sir, you allegedly is this big old street guy from South Central LA, which is a lie. You allegedly, which is actually true, you grew up in a house with a prominent LA attorney. So all this street stuff that you talking is not really true. It's not true. Allegedly, your mama was Latina, and allegedly, the man that raised you, who went to UCLA with Judge Joe Brown, he was an actual attorney, and that's where you got your thirst for law from, was your father. So all this street stuff and all this tough talk that you got is false. Allegedly. I think I heard it. Maybe I thought about it. I really don't know. Really, that's just my opinion. Okay? See, what I told y'all before, Dennis Spurling is a personal injury attorney. He sued for damages and what people call an ambulance chaser. When somebody want to sue somebody for damages, they call Dennis Spurling. So, is he an attorney? Yes, he's an attorney. That's not no fraud. That's not no faking. That's not nothing. But is he a trick? Yes, he is. He's a trick now. See, he don't know how to teach men what Kevin Samuels did. He didn't really teach women. What Kevin Samuels did was his target audience were middle-aged women who was desperate for answers. See? But you don't have to. Well, even with Kevin Samuels was told off by Kevin. See what? Watch this. Hold on. Wait. Since Kevin Samuels had all this smoke for black women, hold on. Come on with this here, man. She is a white woman checking Kevin Samuels. So when everybody talk this noise about Kevin Samuels, this is how he is, and that's this whooping, his landlord is checking him. He ain't got no F for the white woman. I've been told y'all this. But come on. So then I gotta ask these guys, man, what's the legacy? Hold on. So what's this man's legacy? The man had a COVID mask on. But when the white woman got in his face about his rent, the high value male didn't want to pay the rent. And so now, okay, now this is his friend. You defended his legacy. Oh, well, he had a luxurious penthouse suite. I bet he did when he died. I bet he did. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, you can spend your money on whatever you want to spend your money on. But at 56, he finally get his own place. So that's the legacy of Kevin Samuels. You 55 years old, just not getting your own place. But they slammed. Now let me get on, Doctor. Enough of this ass clown right here. This gonna be my thumbnail right here. So, before I get to Jamal Bryant, my question to this ass clown right here, Attorney Dennis Spurling, when you get out Kevin, what's the content like? Because Kevin done used the high value mail thing, he done burnt that up. He done high value that he threw it every which way it can go. He done burnt it up. So now what say you? Where's your content? Where's your bright mind? I mean, besides, chasing ambulances, what kind of content are you going to bring? What kind of thought are you going to bring? Because you ain't got nothing. You trying to rehash Kevin old stuff. You ain't Kevin Samuels. Kevin humbled himself and came down and learned at the foot of the master, which is Brother Ray. Yeah. If Kevin Samuels told you that a woman loses her value after a child, that's Brother Ray. But he couldn't tell you why. Yeah, I said I gave him his swag, brother. Brother, you flicked it. You tall, flicked it, no uncoordinated. You can't rap. You whack. You a lawyer trying to rap. You ain't a rapper.
I didn't understand that.
I said Dennis Sperling is not a rapper. That's what I said. So going on with your fake ass raps, with your bogus ass raps, man. Hey man, you keep on doing the cha-cha or the salsa, and you understand me? Do that. Stop trying to rap. You can't rap. Cut it out. You sound like my son. My son rap better than you. He ain't about a rapper. But enough on you, brother. Let's get to this Jamal Bryant. Hold on. Yeah, let's proceed. Now, Jamal Bryant roasted Kevin Samuels in front of the pulpit. And what he said was actually correct. Besides the GoFundMe part, Kevin Samuels was cremated. Now, I don't know if anyone's familiar with the cremation process. It's the least expensive funeral that you can have. They got one in Memphis. He said $9.95 straight to the fire. Have a funeral, viewing. Go to the funeral home, then for $600. So he didn't even have a funeral. And so when Pastor Jamal Bryant said what he said, let me pull up what he said. Hold on. I'm going to say fair use. Here you go.
I don't care what kind of man of God you claim to be, if you don't have an authentic woman of God in your life who can hold you into accountability, then your gift ain't going nowhere. Many of you all are quoting that a woman ought to submit. She ain't supposed to submit to any man. She's supposed to submit to a man who is submitted under God. If he ain't submitted, don't you buck your knee. You better stand right there until you find a man. You are listening to men who have no authority. How can a man say that you are of low value after 35? How can a man say that you do not have the level of traction of a high-powered man when that man has got to get a GoFundMe for his funeral? Y'all ain't saying nothing to me. You got to be in a place where you operate in the authority of God. Look at another sister around and tell him, it's not that I hate men. Come on, look at another sister and say, I do not hate men. I just despise weak men. I despise cowardice men. I just ain't got time for men who are insecure about my gift. I'm not going to dummy down because of what God got me. I don't have to lower my standard. That man got to step all the way up to deal with a queen on my level.
It sounds like to me, Pastor Jamal Bryant was listening to Brother Ray. That's what it sounds like to me, man. But let me see here. Where is it at? Where is it? Where is it at? I think this one right here. This is him the other day.
I want to take a moment. Last week, while we were in worship, I made a reference to now deceased public critic and public intellectual about relationships, Brother Samuels. As a consequence, later information came forth that what it is that I said was incorrect. This place is a place of truth. Everything that I say from this place must be a place of truth as it represents the gospel of God. I don't care whether you are a pastor, a bishop, or a postman. When you are wrong, you have to own when you are wrong. And so not in a quiet place, but from the same pulpit in which I said it, I wanted to address it. Everybody wants to be an adult until it's time to apologize. I am a full-grown adult, and I take full accountability of everything that I say and everything that I do. So I wanted to take a moment and apologize to the Samuels family. I wanted to apologize to the larger community. I wanted to apologize to my noble brothers of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated. Hear this, because an apology is only messed up if you match it with an excuse. Apologies do not come with an excuse. An apology comes with ownership. And I want to make a very clear lesson and indication: when people hold you accountable, that does not make them a hater. When people hold you accountable, that means they have expectation for what it is that you ought to be doing and how you ought to function and how you ought to flow. This week, I got a whole lot of people that want to help me be accountable. And I want to thank them for helping me to be a better person. I'm so thankful that...
Well, his frat brothers, say he a brother, he doing this, that, and the other. The only part that was untrue was the fact that he had to go fund me. So, now I got to get on Brother Jamal Bryant. Now, you said the truth. You spoke the truth. And so now your frat brothers, so now your frat brothers get on you and say, hey, man, he a brother, man. He holding this, that, and other. But see, nobody hold Kevin Samuels accountable. Well, one person do, and you listening to him. But my voice ain't that loud. So, brother, don't let your frat brother, if it's the God's truth, say the God's truth, brother. If God be for you, who be against you? The world could be against you as long as God is for you. You should have stood tall instead of bowing down to your frat brothers. So, I'm going to wrap it up because this video really kind of long. All these content creators, all these individuals, thought leaders and stuff like that. He was talking about Kevin Samuels' whole women accountable with expectations. Well, the expectations from Kevin Samuels to women is if you that old, you need to be giving away your box. That were his expectations. Now, all the weak men was thinking, well, he holding back women accountable. I still doubt it. I doubt it. That's a lie. So, in the spirit of fairness, in the spirit of, you know what I mean, in truth, these are the facts. I heard somebody say, well, Kevin Samuels known the female for a little bit, and they did whatever the case. They got together, whatever the case may be. That's fine. But he still died alone. She was a groupie. Some fans introduced you to her sister. That's a groupie. Kevin Samuels didn't try to shoot his shot. She was a groupie. So once you find out that this man is a fraud, once you find out that he's renting rooms, once you find out the very same accountability that he placed on women, once accountability is about to him, he falls under that. Kevin Samuels always ran from when I went on his platform, he was gonna run from a debate with a real man, like most weak men do. But now he dead, so he can rest in peace. Shit and syphilis. Yeah, I just had to say that. Jamal Bryant, man, you know, you better need to clean that up, brother. You need to clean this shit up. Now to dinner Spurling, I wrap it up and go out. Hey man, bring litigation on. Bring whatever you have on. But hold on, let me see can I get get something get some music for you and your dead ass friend Kevin Samuels. Let me see. Yes, sir. Get your content up, man. Holler at y'all later. Talk to y'all tomorrow, man.